Well, good morning. I'm just inviting you in on a typical morning routine. I'm in my kitchen, just got up, washed my face, put on one of my little moo-moos, tied my hair up. Now I'm getting ready to get Dr. Woodard some breakfast, and I'm going to make him his salad for the day. So we're going to start with that breakfast. Trying to figure out what I want to have for him. I think we're going to do I'm going to do him some juice, or I may do a smoothie. I think I'm going to do him a smoothie, a berry smoothie, and then I'm going to make him some fried mush. After I do the fried mush, then I'm going to begin to make his salad. So holding you. Okay, so I'm here at the countertop. Gonna make him a smoothie first. Right here, I got my Ninja. Got my smoothie cup. And my under here, I have here strawberries and blueberries, frozen bananas, organic almond unsweetened milk, raw honey. So I'm gonna start with a whole frozen banana. About 5 of these strawberries. I'll put a little leaf on there now. Okay. And maybe more than 5 strawberries. And then I've got all these beautiful blueberries. Of course, all of these are going to be great for him because berries are heart healthy. Alright, now I'm going to pour about a half a cup to 3/4 cup almond milk. And I also have here my lemon cap for some lemon zest. It just does something to a berry smoothie to add lemon zest. I'm going to say maybe half a teaspoon of this. Okay. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and drizzle about 1 or 2 tablespoons of honey. Put the cap on. And here we go. Okay, the Ninja has done its beautiful work, and look at this beautiful berry smoothie. It's just, I've already tasted it. So this is for Dr. Woodard. This is smoothie. This is my part. I'm getting ready to go take this to him now and then prepare the rest of his breakfast and the salad for today. Okay, now I'm going to slice the polenta or mush to get ready to fry it in the pan over here. Okay, so I got me a little plate. I'm just gonna, usually when I open up the mush, I keep it in an airtight container. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with mush, but this is mush polenta. This is it right here. Okay. So I'm going to get this pan back here going. Put a little oil in it. I'm using sunflower oil, just a drop. Don't need much. I take And I cut it about a 1/4 inch thick. Cutting a few slices for myself. I'll fry mine up later, but I just want to get him going. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close it back up. Alright, so I've sliced the mush, like so, like that. And then what I do is I take about a tablespoon of white whole wheat flour by King Arthur. White whole wheat flour. So it's definitely unrefined, unbleached, and uneverything. I only need a little bit. Put it on this little plate right here. And I'm just going to dust these little discs of polenta and this flour. So I've dusted each one of them with this whole grain white flour, organic whole grain white flour. And my little pan over here is getting heated up. It's almost there. Yeah. It's warming right up, so I'm going to go ahead and lay these in here. Like that. So I just lay them in the pan there, and they're going to begin to simmer. And then we're going to turn them over. Okay, you see the polenta? It's kind of browned and caramelized. And then I put 2 plant-based Beyond Meat spicy sausage. Went ahead and put that in the pan and allow that to cook. This doesn't take long. I'm going to take these out. I'm going to put them right here on this plate. They're crispy, and it tastes like a little piece of fried cornbread, but definitely plant-based. Okay, so I'm going to let these keep cooking back here. About 2 to 3 minutes each side is what you need for those. Okay. Getting ready to take in his breakfast. So he gets 3 slices of polenta. He had a smoothie. I'm going to give him one of these sausage patties. Set the other one over here for me. We're trying to just do 1 sausage patty if we eat it at all. Because Beyond Meat, even though it's plant-based, no soy, it still has a great deal of sodium, and we have to be careful about that with his heart health. So I just put some plant-based country crock butter on the polenta, and I'm going to use some organic pure maple syrup to go on top. Just a little bit, and he likes a little bit on top of that sausage. So this is his breakfast. This is the second part. Of his breakfast. I'm going to take it to him now. I'll be back. Okay, now I'm going to make his salad. That'll be the last thing I'll do. getting him ready and out of the door wise. So I'm going to turn your attention back down to this countertop. I'm going to begin to make him a red gourmet salad. And the reason I call it red is because it has all red ingredients in it. So this is the typical container, disposable container I have for him, and then I have a disposable container for his dressing that I put in. So when he's done with his lunch, he just throws this away. He doesn't have to worry about carrying a container, trying to bring it back home or anything like that. I want to make it as easy as possible for him to eat his lunch, throw it away, and not be wondering, hey, did you bring your container home? Nothing like that. Okay, so. Alright, so let's start with the actual salad. Turn your attention down here. On the salad, he always gets a handful of Power Greens, organic, earth-bound farm Power Greens. And it has baby chard, baby spinach, and baby kale. Okay, so I just take a handful of that. Put it in here. A little bit more. Okay. And so that's how I begin with that. Then the next thing I do is I begin to add all of the wonderful ingredients. Alright, so I've got an apple here. This is a Honeycrisp apple. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to core it. I've already kind of cut it up. And then I'm going to do a coarse chop. Core it. Apples, of course, boost the immune system. So the more raw apples you eat, the better you are. To prevent any browning, I'll take a little lemon, slice of lemon, and I just squeeze it over the top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add these over here on top of the salad. Alright, and now I have just a few strawberries right here. I'm going to go ahead and add some of these strawberries. I'm going to thin slice them. This is the last of his strawberries. I got to go get him some more. He loves strawberries. Okay, so he's got his strawberries. Alright, next we're going to get some sliced red onion. Okay, I'll bring the plate back over here. So leave that portion over there. And I'm only going to do about 3 slices. He doesn't like a lot of onion. But that seems to be a nice bunch of onion right there. And then to that I'm going to add some organic cranberries. Organic dried cranberries. I think I'm going to put this off to the side, pull these apples over just a little bit. I'm going to put the cranberries right here in the middle. Isn't that looking beautiful? Okay, and then for a little bit of protein, some roasted pepitas or pumpkin seed. Sprinkle that over that. Okay, so there's his salad. I call it my red salad. Of course, you could add a whole lot of other red things to this. But the one thing he really loves and what makes a salad, what always makes a salad, is the dressing. You can have a wonderful, beautiful salad. If the dressing's not good, the salad's not good. His favorite one is made with vegan Hellman's mayonnaise, organic mustard, and pure maple syrup. Very simple dressing. If I wanted to add a little bang to it, I could do a little sriracha or I could do some salt-free seasoning, or some black pepper. But this is as simple as it gets, and it's delicious. So the main ingredient, of course, is your vegan mayonnaise. So like 2 tablespoons of that, just about 2 tablespoons of that. And about, I'm going to say about a half a tablespoon of mustard is how I start out. And 2 tablespoons of this one, about 1.5 tablespoons. And you just mix that up. And it's really according to how sweet you want it and how much maple syrup you add. But it's a beautiful golden color. And I kind of go by color. That tells me the balance between the mustard and the mayo. If it's really yellow, I know I've got too much mustard, and so I'll add a little bit more mayo. If it's too much mayo and it's too light, then I'll add a little bit more mustard. And then 2. See, that's literally perfect. I don't think that was quite 2 tablespoons, but now it is. Very simple dressing. He absolutely loves it. I'm going to take his little container here. And pour it right into this cup. And this is a 2-ounce container, which is the perfect amount. He's not getting too much dressing. Perfect amount to grace this salad with, okay? And then I just dress everything up. I put paper over it and all of that, and I'll show you that. Oh, you're mute. Okay, so got my deli paper that I lay over top of the salad. This keeps it fresh. And then I put the dressing right on top, just like that. The other thing I always make sure he has is a disposable napkin, well, a disposable utensil, fork, a napkin. I put that in a plastic bag for him. And the other thing I put in the plastic bag is a few of whole wheat crackers to go with the salad. I give him about 3. I think 3 is a serving. That's pretty much all he really needs. So I have a smaller bag, little Ziploc bag that I put the crackers in. I guess y'all say, did she go through all that? You know what? As easy as I can make it for him, I can, because virtual teaching is no joke. Virtual, hybrid, some in class, some not. It's no joke. And so I just lay all that. He's got his crackers. Actually, the crackers go in the bag. His crackers, fork, napkin. I lay that right on top. It fits perfectly. And then I close it. Like that. And I always write him a note on top of his box. So today I'm going to put I love, and then in caps, you, smiley face, and there's Dr. Woodard's lunch. Okay. Right. So I am pretty much done with trying to get him ready to leave for work. And if you heard some background noise, that was my dryer and my washer. I apologize for that. But I'm going to just finish off the little piece of polenta. and my piece of plant-based sausage. So after he leaves, I pretty much, then it's full speed ahead to 8 o'clock, which is when I do my encouragement. I try to get on by 8 o'clock. So I figure out what I'm going to wear, have some prayer time, look at my Bible, and then begin to get set up for that live around that 8 o'clock hour. I used to do it at 9, which was a lot more easier for me, but it seems like the morning would be almost gone by the time I would get done with that live. So I pushed it back up to 8 o'clock, where it used to be when I was driving the school bus, because it was between my morning route for my high schoolers and my morning route for my elementaries. So it worked perfectly, and I would do it on the bus. So I don't do that no more. So it's a new day. This, y'all, if you haven't tried Beyond Meat plant-based sausage patties, you're missing out. Absolutely delicious. Working on this half an apple, because I only use half an apple for a salad, so the other half is for me. So, as you can see behind me, that's the bag he takes every day. I've got his lunch in there. That white thing over there is the lab coat that he wears. His biology teacher, he always has his lab coat on over his white shirt and tie every day. And the little thing in the middle is his lanyard that he wears. That gets him in the door, and that lets everybody know that he is an employee of Charles Tinley. So as you can see, the window over there, over the veranda door, it's just getting bright outside, so you know we're getting ready to spring ahead, because typically when he's leaving it is not light outside. But we're getting close to spring, and so we're going to be springing ahead here real soon, just to adjust for the timing of the day. So at this point, I'm going to go get ready for my live encouragement at 8 o'clock. And I hope you enjoy this video. It's just a peek into, really, and I say a peek because that's what it is, a peek into my routine in the morning. Sometimes I do, but because I'm using my phone, I'm not able to do it. Sometimes I listen to Elder Ruth Pugh, who comes on Facebook Live, and she prays with all of these intercessors each morning at 6:30 a.m. And while I'm doing whatever I'm doing here in the kitchen, sometimes I'm listening to her and listening to her fervently pray for all of the many prayer requests that are coming across virtually. And I have myself submitted many a prayer request, and God has answered those prayers. So the prayers of the righteous availeth much. And so I just love her ministry, because her ministry has prayed me through some tough spots for me and my family. And so I thank God for Elder Ruth Pugh, and I thank God for when I'm able to get on and share those moments with them in prayer. So, for those of you who will be watching me at 8 o'clock, hopefully and prayerfully I'll be on at 8 o'clock. And if I don't see you again and you're off to work, I want you to have the most amazing, productive day. And know that the Lord is blessing you and keeping you. He's making his face to shine upon you. And he's being so gracious unto you. He has his face turned towards you. And guess what? He's giving you peace today. Amen. Peace over whatever tries to bring you, amen, anxiety. He's giving you peace. Peace.